Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna talk about a mining exploration company that's specifically in the EU. They already have a resource, their CEO, the fact that he has 28 years of experience in the mining sector, specifically in exploration and mining, and he has been a mining geologist at Hecla Mining before, is that this project is in Spain. Why does this matter? The CEO is educated from the University of Seville in Spain. So, you know, with more resource nationalism and so forth, the fact that the CEO has education and a presence from Spain, that could be very interesting though. This is in Spain, as you can see that on the left, the company Emerita Resources, as this is the company we're talking about. This is comparing to other similar sized. This is obviously not producing as of now, obviously, but it has a resource. It's not a penny dreadful, as Rick Rule calls it. This is a company that has a resource and could perhaps in the future, with the increasing need for resource independence for the West, the fact that the EU is even more dependent on foreign sources for resources, the fact that this resource is specifically in the EU in Spain, project has roads nearby, utilities, and a labor force. They have a resource, as we mentioned. They have support from the local government, and as you can see that they also have a resource. We can quickly calculate that one. As you can see that in zinc, in tons, as you can see that in indicated, that's 570, that is roughly 1.2 billion pounds of zinc in indicated. In copper, that's roughly 207 million pounds of copper. In silver, that's 40 million ounces of silver and 783,000 ounces of gold, which is amazing though. Just like the fact that this company already have like a huge resource in indicated, EU specifically in Spain though. The project with zinc, 1.2 billion pounds of zinc, 593 million pounds of lead, 207 million pounds of copper, 40 million ounces of silver, and 783,000 ounces of gold. So this is a humongous project for like EU standards, obviously, because everything's so much smaller in Europe, you know. America is more lucky with the fact that they have a lot of resources. So even though they were like to be embargoed by the entire world, America would or could perhaps be sufficient on a lot of resources and minerals. So it is very interesting though, as you can see there. This is more like a more detailed version of the resource, as you can see there. So it has high grade of zinc, lead, copper 0.5%, silver 66 grams per ton, so that's fine. 1.2 grams of gold per ton, which is very nice. It has a huge resource of zinc and lead. They are projecting as of Q3 this year that they will have an MRE update, pre-feasibility study completed, and metallurgical testing results. And obviously they're looking for more approvals for in the future in like 2027. So this company could be very interesting though in the future. So I think this company could be very interesting though in my opinion, with the increasing need for resource independence, especially for EU. The fact that EU is pretty dependent, especially on rare earths and critical minerals from abroad. So I hope you have thoroughly enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and please do your own research. I'm just making a quick summary about a company I found very interesting though, but they are some years from production, but just bear that in mind. So this is more on the riskier side than a lot of the other companies we've talked about during the summer. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Peace!